Thanks, Paul. An annual race is getting a new course in Hibbing, and the community is invited to the deals in Hayward tomorrow. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Grand Rapids, where MnDOT is hosting a public meeting next week to discuss a major roadway. The meeting will highlight two sections of road. First is Highway 2 from Northwest 19th Avenue to Northeast 7th Street. The second is Highway 169 from Highway 2 down to the Mississippi River. MnDOT will be evaluating corridors for current conditions, learning about current traffic volume and safety. The upcoming study will also be used to gather data to develop concepts for a new corridor and an estimation of its cost. The meeting will be Monday at 5:30 at Yanmar Ice Arena. Next, we head to Hibbing for a Halloween 5K. Hibbing Parks and Rec has traditionally held the Sweets on the Streets race, but the race will now be called the Halloween 5K and Fun Run. It will also feature a new start and finish this year at the Memorial Building. The race will be held Saturday, October 26th, starting at 10 a.m. Online registration is currently open, but racers can sign up the morning of 2. Registration does include a t-shirt. Awards will follow. Participants are not required, but are certainly encouraged to wear a costume. And we wrap up in downtown Hayward for a community event tomorrow. The second annual Sip and Shop will start at noon, hosted by the Downtown Hayward Business Improvement District. Participants will be able to enjoy deals and treats at several local businesses. The fun will run from noon to 7. In addition to deals, there will be special menu items at restaurants and live music. Shoppers can also enter for several prizes throughout the day. All are welcome to participate and learn about what downtown Hayward has to offer. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.